Hey guys, welcome to H00ter Bikeshop. My name is Lance the Wicked, and I'm going to teach you about general bike maintenance. In this scenario, this is your bike. You've just gone for a ride. You're back home. You're all sweaty. But before you go take a shower, there's some things we got to do first. All right. So I hear you all saying, why do I got to maintain my bike? Can I just go ride it? It's not a car, it's not so complicated. But I'm telling you, if you want to save money, if you want your bike to ride like a proper bike, you got to maintain it. When you ride, your chain will get all gritty, sprockets will get all gritty, chain rings, jockey wheels, they'll all get gritty. When they get gritty, they become sandpaper. Sandpaper wears it down. If it wears down, it rides like shit. It'll die prematurely. So you've got to get in there and get it fixed up so you can ride like a pro. So in this scenario, your bike is really mudded up. It's totally unclean. Really dirty. So in this scenario, we're going to use a degreaser. A degreaser is like anti-oil. It'll break down oil, make it run like water, and clean nice off. But it's very tough on the paintwork, so use it with moderation. Don't overspray it. Don't do it every time. Only do it when it's really necessary. So when you take the degreaser, you'll spray it on the chain. Carefully spray it on the sprockets. Beware, if this gets in the freon, it's done. Get it on the chain ring, avoid the bottom bracket. Now, when the degreaser is on, you're pretty much all set. While it's working its way, it'll take 3 to 4 minutes, or if you're in Europe, it'll be like 220 seconds. So we'll just let it work. While it's working, we're going to clean the rest of the bike. So now we got the degreaser solvent working, it's time to get the bike prepped for a good proper washing. If you've got quick releases, I think you do, just unscrew and pop out the wheel. Same goes for the back. Remember, when taking off your wheel, make sure you're in the small sprocket and the big chain ring, so the chain line isn't getting in your way. Just pop out the wheel. There you are. Now, we're using mug off, especially bike specific cleaner. We're going to spray it everywhere. This is specially formulated to not interfere with the function of disc brakes, but if you're using normal soapy water, it could damage the disc brakes. Get it everywhere, but remember, don't get it in the bearings. The bearings need the grease. Don't degrease the bearings. So while we're applying this, we're careful to avoid the headset bearings. We're careful avoiding the pedal bearings, the crank bearings, also the pivots in the rear derailleur. And the pivots in the front derailleur are actually good. They're not anything but bushings. And bushings need cleaning. So as I said, this is specially formulated for disc brakes, so no problem spraying it on that. Actually, it's good. Give a little extra. be careful not pushing in your brake levers. If you push in the brake levers, the pistons will pop out. And you'll have to get a lot of work done. Bleeding, changing the oil, getting new pads, getting new rotors. It'll cost you a fortune. So don't do that. Now scrub it in. Get in there in all the nooks and crannies. Don't be afraid to brush it off. Get in the caliper, get in the rear derailleur, get it in the lock, if you have a lock, get it in there, brush your chain rings. Remember, we also got a solvent working here. Get in the cassette, give it a good clean, give the rotor, give the spokes, remember the spokes, remember the rim, the reflectors. Just kidding. Don't ride with the reflectors. That's for kids. And the front derailleur, get nice and clean, on the top tube. Don't neglect your grips. It's one of the few contact points. Get on the saddle. The saddle's probably all sweated in, and sweat has corrosive properties. And that's not what we want. We want a clean, nice bike. We want to reduce wear. Alright, so at this point we're going to rinse off the bike with water. If you have a water hose in your garden or in your shed, use that, but don't spool it with high pressure. High pressure water will get in the bearings and degrease them, push the grease out, and introduce rust to the system. We don't have a water hose in here, so we'll use a bucket, or in this case, a coffee cup. The coffee cup is amazing. It can hold about like 3 ounces of water, and it's good. So we'll just get all the soap off, especially the degreaser. It's very necessary to get the solvent off, because if it stays on the bike, it'll tear it apart. Real heavy shit. Alright, so now the bike is kind of clean, and we're just gonna get the water off with a towel or something. There. Now the bike is all cleaned up, and first things first, gotta get the wheel in, get it on the smallest sprocket like it was before. Through, and it's secure. There we go. Alright, now we just need the front wheel. It looks like this. Get it in there. Put in the axle. Thread it. Gosh, tolerances. Ah, German. Ah, there it goes. So, we're almost done. But there's one thing left to do. Now the bike is all clean, it's dry, it's time to apply the lube. In this case we're using Markov ceramic lube. Very effective. Good. So we'll take one link at a time, like this. Always use it on the inside of the chain, not on the outside, not up here, not under there, here. When this is done, we'll wait an hour, maybe two, because we have degreased the chain. A degreased chain needs extra lube. So we lube it again 2 hours afterwards. Now Markov say 3 hours. Wait 3 hours before riding. So we'll wait 3 hours and we'll take a piece of rag, something to just wipe off the excess. The lube needs to go into the links of the chain, not on the outside. On the outside it only attracts dirt. So we get it off the exterior of the chain, wipe it off, and we're ready to go. Have a good ride. By the way, we have a special offer tonight. You get all the products used in this course. You get solvent, you get degreaser, you get normal cleaner, you get brushes, you get chain keeper, you get all the stuff, lube, everything, it's all there, and a bucket. Normal price, $99.99. New price, only tonight, special offer, you won't get it anywhere else. $69.99. Tonight, at H00ter Bikeshop.